May I have your lordship's leave to commence the proceedings?
Yes, please.
Thank you, lordship. May I have your lordship's leave to read out the notification issued by Additional Secretary to the Government of India, Ministry of Law and Justice, Department of Justice, New Delhi.
Yes.
To be published in the Gazette of India, Part 1, Section 2, number K dash 13015/07/2018 Roman 2. Government of India, Ministry of Law and Justice, Department of Justice, Appointments Division, Jaisalmer House, 26 Mansingh Road, New Delhi, 110011, dated 3rd June 2022. Notification. In exercise of the power conferred by Clause 1 of Article 224 of the Constitution of India, the President is pleased to appoint Sri Raja BASU CHOWDHURY and Srimati LAPITA BANERJI to be additional judge of the Calcutta High Court in that order of seniority for a period of 2 years with effect from the date they assume charge of their respective offices. Rajinder Kashyap, Additional Secretary to the Government of India. May I have your lordship's leave to read out the authorization made by the Honorable Governor of West Bengal in favor of Honorable Chief Justice.
Yes, please.
Thank you, lordship. Rajyapal Paschim Bengal, Governor of West Bengal, Rajyapal Paschim Bengal. Order. By virtue of power vested in me by Article 219 of the Constitution of India, I, Judge-Designates, Governor, State of West Bengal, do hereby appoint Shri Prakash Shrivastava, Honorable Chief Justice, High Court, Calcutta, before whom Sri Raja BASU CHOWDHURY and Srimati LAPITA BANERJI shall make and subscribe an oath or affirmation in the same order according to the form set out in Schedule 3 of the Constitution of India before they enter upon their offices of the additional charges of the High Court, Calcutta. Judge-Designates, dated 8th June 2022. May I have your lordship's leave to read out the warrant of appointment issued by His Excellency, the President of India, to appoint Sri Raja BASU CHOWDHURY to be an additional judge of Calcutta High Court.
Yes, please.
Thank you, lordship. By virtue of the power vested in me by Clause 1 of Article 224 of the Constitution of India, I, Ramnath Kovind, President of India, do hereby appoint Sri Raja BASU CHOWDHURY to be an additional judge of Calcutta High Court for a period of 2 years with effect from the date he assumes charge of his office, given at Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi, This second day of June in the year of 2022, 12th Jeshta 1944 Saka, in the 73rd year of the Republic of India, Ramnath Kovind, President of India. May I have your lordships? May I now most humbly request the Honorable Chief Justice to administer oath of office to Sri Raja BASU Chaudhary as an additional judge of the High Court at Calcutta.
I, Raja Boshu Chowdhury, having been appointed as an additional judge of the High Court at Calcutta, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will, and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
May I have your lordship's leave to read out the warrant of appointment issued by His Excellency, the President of India, to appoint Srimati LAPITA BANERJI to be an additional judge of Calcutta High Court.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Lords. By virtue of power vested in me by Clause 1 of Article 224 of the Constitution of India, I, Ramnath Kovind, President of India, do hereby appoint Srimati LAPITA BANERJI to be an additional judge of the Calcutta High Court for a period of 2 years, with effect from the date she assumes charge of her office, given at Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi, this second day of June in the year of 2022, 12th Jeshta 1944 Saka, in the 73rd year of the Republic of India, Ramnath Kovind, President of India. May I now most humbly request the Honorable Chief Justice to administer oath of office to Srimati LAPITA BANERJI as an additional judge of the High Court at Calcutta.
I, Lopita Banerjee, having been appointed an additional judge of the High Court at Calcutta, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, and I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will duly and faithfully, and to the best of my ability, knowledge, and judgment, perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will, and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
May I request learned Advocate General to deliver his speech.
Honorable the Chief Justice, Honorable Judges, Learned Assistant Solicitors General, the Registry, the President and Secretary of the Bar Library Club, the President and Secretary of the Bar Association, the Vice President and Secretary of the Incorporated Law Society, fellow members of the Bar, friends and relatives of Honorable Justice Raja Bosu Choudhury and Honorable Justice LAPITA BANERJI. It is my immense pleasure to welcome both Honorable Justice Raja Bosu Choudhury and Honorable Justice Banerjee as judges of the oldest High Court in India. I have had occasion to know both of you over the years and have seen you work at very close quarters. My association with you, Justice Raja Bosu Choudhury, goes back to my early days in the profession. Your assistance to me in several matters was exemplary. You have always believed in hard work and presented your cases with passion. As a lawyer, you appreciated a fair and patient hearing being given to you by the judges. I am confident that as a judge, you will continue working hard, ensure access to justice for all, and give members of the bar, particularly the juniors, an opportunity to express themselves. Justice LAPITA BANERJI, I have known you much before you joined the profession. To my knowledge, the two persons who had enormous influence on you were your paternal grandmother, late Srimati Belarani Rai, and your father, late Pranab Kumar Rai, a senior advocate of this court. They would have been the proudest persons on your elevation. I know, as a judge, you will uphold the traditions and legacy of this High Court and will render justice to all, particularly the poor and downtrodden. May both of you have successful tenures as judges of this honorable court. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I request learned Assistant Solicitor General to deliver his speech.
My Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, my Lord, the Honorable Judges of this Honorable Court, Learned Advocate General, my brother as Learned Assistant Solicitor General of India, the President, Vice President and Secretary of the Bar Association, the President and Secretary of the Bar Library Club, the Vice President and Secretary of the Incorporated Law Society, my brethren and members of the bar, members, friends and relatives, of the BASU Choudhury family and the BANERJI family. With the break of dawn and mark of a new day, history is made when two of the most popular members of the present bar are being elevated as judges of this honorable court. My Lord Justice Raja BASU Choudhury and Her Ladyship the Honorable Justice LAPITA Banerjee have been immensely popular as members of the bar during their stint as advocates in this august institution, that is the Honorable High Court at Calcutta. My Lord, the Honorable Justice BASU Choudhury is carrying the torch of the BASU Choudhury family and is a third generation lawyer which started from the respected and revered Horishathon BASU Choudhury, and thereafter it flowed down to his immediate predecessors, Hon'ble BASU Choudhury and Ashok BASU Choudhury, who were also very reputed and respected advocates. And he is the Honorable Justice BASU Choudhury has phenomenally carried the torch of the BASU Choudhury family. He has been on a personal level as a friend, philosopher, and guide to me as well as to many junior members of the bar. And we have never hesitated to go up to the Honorable Justice BASU Choudhury during his stint at the bar whenever we had some questions pertaining to law or some complicated cases. The Honorable Justice Banerjee has left an indelible mark during a stint as an advocate, and I'm sure the legendary P.K. Rai senior advocate, late P.K. Rai senior advocate, to whom me and my family will ever remain personally indebted. He's very, very happy and he's blessing Her Ladyship from up above the skies. Congratulations to your lordships. My lords, welcome, and wishing your lordships well in the next stage of your already outstanding career.
Thank you, sir. May I request the President, Bar Library Club, to deliver his subject.
My Lord, the Chief Justice, my Lords, members of the Bar, Mr. Advocate General, the President and Secretary of the Bar Association, President and Vice President of ILS, and Assistant Additional Solicitor General, and the Registry, and members of the family of newly appointed judges. With the leave of my Lord, may I address Justice BASU Choudhury first. My Lord, Justice BASU Choudhury was schooled in St. Paul's School and then graduated from the University of Calcutta as a law graduate. Then he joined the chamber of his close relation, another member of the Bar Library Club, Mr. Shankar Mitra. After the premature death of Shankar Mitra, Raja BASU Choudhury joined the chamber of Mr. Pratap Chatterjee, who was a very flourishing and most busy lawyer of Calcutta, and being unable to devote such time as was required of him to nurture a junior, he referred Raja BASU Choudhury to one of his juniors. Thereafter, Raja BASU Choudhury picked up his practice with sincerity and thoroughness. Now, may I address Justice LAPITA Banerjee, whom, as Mr. Advocate General said, I've seen her before he joined the bar. She was schooled in international school in Calcutta, and thereafter she graduated from Leeds University and then joined the Honorable Society of Lincoln's Inn, and he was called to bar by the Honorable Society of Lincoln's Inn. LAPITA Banerjee, as she then was, joined the chamber of Somaraditya Pal and gradually learned how to find law and how to work hard, and she did work hard. My time is more than half taken over. So may I, my lords, jointly address you both for remaining 1 minute of my time slot. I pray to God that your lordships do give respect and also command respect from the bar. And assure that as a member of the bar, that if you show little respect to the bar will reciprocate thousandfold. May I pray to God that your lordships grow in confidence and ability day to day and from year to year while in the bench, but never allow that confidence to degenerate into ego. May I pray to God that your lordships may be pleased to show a patience, reasonable degree of patience without being indulgent to the member of the bar and seek their assistance and not to show indifference to the bar. Bar is ready and willing to cooperate and will assist your lordships to the best of their ability if your lordships make them feel that the bar is wanted by you. Their assistance you feel useful for your discharge of judicial duties. Lord, may I humbly pray to God that my time is at end. So, but your time now begins. May you begin gracefully, gloriously, and splendidly, effectively during a tenure as a judges of this oldest High Court in India. May the stream of justice be the confluence of bench and the bar and flow at your direction to the expected and proper destination. May God give you, your lordships, a peaceful and successful tenure as a judge of our court.
Thank you, sir. May I request the President, Bar Association, to deliver his speech.
My Lord, the Chief Justice and my Lords, both of the new judges, they have come from a family having a legal legacy. Now this has become common. Lord, only thing, because I had worked with them, the tendency to do instant justice without following due process of law, this is becoming rampant. So I pray to them, I cannot request them to do justice in accordance with law without going for instant justice. That attracts public attention and press, but niceties of this profession is lost because juniors will not read. Therefore, I wish success to them. I have worked with them. They are very good. They were very good lawyers. That is all.
Thank you, sir. May I request the Vice President, Incorporated Law Society, to deliver his speech.
My Lord, the Chief Justice, the Honorable Judges of this court, the learned Advocate General, the learned Assistant Additional Solicitor General, Presidents and Secretaries of the Bar Library Club and Bar Association, members of the bar present in court as also on virtual platform, members of the registry, and members of the family of the two honorable judges just sworn in. On behalf of Incorporated Law Society and its members, I, at the very beginning, welcome you both on the bench of this honorable court. I am certain that both of you are very well known this honorable court for a long time and its long tradition and history. Because both of you were part of the bars of this honorable court for a quite good number of years. My society is confident that both of you would very successfully discharge your function and duty as a judge and keep up your reputation at the bar. Justice BASU CHOWDHURY, both of you are very popular members of the bar. Justice, I presume that it would be an additional advantage for both of you. All the good wishes to both of my lords. So far as Justice BANERJI is concerned, I knew her father when I joined this profession, and I enjoyed a very good relationship with Mr. Roy, who has since expired. Now, I was really became a family member of the Ray family, and I knew everybody of them. Therefore, I wish that Lordship Justice BANERJI would keep up that tradition of the family and discharge her function gracefully. We would eagerly look forward to your future journey, your Lordship on the bench. I once again, on behalf of the Incorporated Law Society and its members, wish both of you a grand success on the bench and a long journey forward. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I request Honorable Justice Raja BASU CHOWDHURY to address the House.
With the leave of my lord. The Honorable Chief Justice, my brother and sister judges on the bench, the Honorable Justice Indira Banerjee, who has joined virtually, the Learned Advocate General, the Learned Solicitor General, the President and Office Bearers of the Bar Library Club, the President and Office Bearers of the Bar Association, the Vice President and the Office Bearer of the Incorporated Law Society, the members of the Bar, the members of the Registry and the staff, my seniors, friends, my esteemed brothers and sisters, family members of Justice Banerjee, my sister, my daughter, my wife and other family members who are present today, and all those who have joined virtually online. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. At the very outset, I would like to thank the Learned Advocate General, the Learned Assistant Additional Solicitor General, President of the Bar Library Club, Bar Association, and the Vice President of the Incorporated Law Society for the warm wishes extended to me. I must say that I am overwhelmed and touched by the kind words spoken about me. At the same time, I feel blessed to be a part of the institution and being able to serve the nation. When I started my profession in the year 1995, I did not, in my wildest of my dreams, think that one day I will be in a position to serve this esteemed institution from the bench. By the grace of Almighty, I have got this opportunity. I would also like to take this opportunity to pay homage to my parents who are no more in this eternal world. My father, Amol Kumar Bushu Chowdhury, was an advocate and was an extremely kind-hearted person. He taught me from my very childhood to be kind to all. He always used to say that whatever be the circumstance, you should always be polite in your approach. I know not whether I have been able to follow the same in its true spirit. I have my shortcomings, but it has always been my endeavor to follow my father's teachings. Apart from my parents, Sister Claudia Anthony, my school principal, had a very important role in shaping my character. She is no more. I pay homage to her. In my professional career, which spans for more than 2 decades, I had to tide over various challenges. All along, I was supported by my seniors who had been very generous to me and have always taken care of me and have guided me, especially where I had been wanting. I thank them all. I also thank my late brother Shankar Mitra and Pratap Chatterjee, both senior advocates, for guiding me. This institution had a great influence in shaping my character, not only as an advocate, but also as a human being. I shall forever remain indebted to this institution. At the same time, I would like to thank my personal staff, my stenographer, and my juniors who have worked hard with me in presenting matters before the Honorable Court. I thank them all. This is a new journey which I embark upon. It is a new beginning. This institution has a rich history of nurturing not only erudite judges, but also advocates who are stalwarts in their own rank. I look forward to them for my guidance. My revered brothers and sisters on the bench have always been kind to me. I look forward to their support and guidance. I also look forward to the assistance and support of the Registry of the High Court. Dispensation of justice can only be complete when there is active cooperation and participation of the members of the bar. I trust and believe that the members of the bar would extend their cooperation in every way. I especially thank Mr. Anindya Kumar Mitra, Senior Advocate, and Mr. S.P. Sarkar and Shanti Panda, who despite being unwell have come and to welcome me. I also thank my sister who is present today and my beloved mother who is no more for all the trouble they had taken to tutor me and discipline me during my school days. Last but not the least, I thank my daughter and my wife for standing beside me and supporting me and for making innumerable sacrifices for me to discharge my professional obligations. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Lordship. May I request the Honorable Justice LAPITA BANERJI to address the House.
The Honorable Chief Justice, companion justices on the bench, learned Advocate General, learned Assistant Solicitor General, President Secretary of the Bar Library Club, President Secretary of the Bar Association, Vice President Secretary of the Incorporated Law Society, members of the registry, distinguished members of the profession, friends and colleagues. Thank you for your very warm wishes. I feel extremely honored and privileged to be able to address you today. Let me first share a little bit of my personal detail. My father, Mr. P.K. Ray, was a designated senior advocate of this honorable court. He was a self-made man who many of you may have personally known. He walked the corridors of this honorable high court, and not only was he a very successful lawyer with unyielding professional ethics and morals, but he was an extremely successful human being and a doting father. It was he who inspired both his children to love and respect this profession. My father was offered the honor of elevation a number of times, but due to extreme financial responsibilities, he was unable to accept the same. It was his cherished desire that one day, one of his children would be elevated to the bench. I'm sure today, wherever he is, it must be a very happy and proud moment for him. Being a woman, I think I have been extremely lucky to be able to do whatever I wished for and to be able to achieve whatever I have wanted. My wings were never clipped and my dreams were always encouraged. Speaking of dreams, I must tell you a small story about myself. My grandmother, who was primarily responsible for bringing me up, one day when I was a very young child, while putting me to bed, told me, I see people's sons and grandsons going abroad, getting a degree, coming back, practicing as advocates. But I don't see people's granddaughters doing it. It is my deepest dream, deepest wish and dream that one day my granddaughter will be in the same position. It is that dream of hers that led to the genesis of me wanting to become a practicing advocate of this honorable court. It made me to strive for better in my academic pursuits. Then life happened. As a woman, one has to very delicately balance between the professional commitments and the personal commitments. At this juncture, I must mention my husband, who is a designated senior advocate of this honorable court. He always encouraged me to do as I wish and supported me in all my decisions. My children, as very young kids, never made any unreasonable demands on me. And as they grew, they became more and more supportive of my work and career. I take this opportunity to pay my regard to my elder brother, who is also a senior advocate of this honorable court, and my sister-in-law, who has been a rock-solid support in my life. I express my sincere gratitude to my seniors, Mr. Shomaraditya Pal, and the Honorable Justice Shonji Banerjee, for guiding me not only to learn the skills of advocacy, but also the code of conduct and ethics. A special thanks to the Honorable Justice Indira Banerjee for guiding me to learn the skills of drafting. She lovingly and painstakingly corrected my drafts without a settling fee, of course. And little did I realize as a raw junior, what a disservice I must be doing to her. I take this opportunity to thank all my friends and my family for being by my side and the wonderful colleagues at the bar. Last but not the least, I want to thank my staff who have sincerely and tirelessly worked behind the scenes so that I am able to do my work with my concentration. I would like to end my speech by saying, please do remember that I am a human and I may make mistakes. Kindly bear with me, be patient with me. I can never promise you that I'll never err, but what I can promise you is that I shall try to learn from my mistakes and I shall also be sincere and honest in my efforts to be just and fair. Thank you.
Thank you, Dorothy. May I have the leave of your lordships to declare the proceedings as concluded?
Yes, please.
The proceedings are hereby declared to be concluded.